Chapter 20 is over the Arabian Peninsula, which includes several countries. Go ahead and copy down these details and resume the video when you're finished. For comparison, let's start with the United States and make our way across the globe to show where the peninsula is located. It's located in Southwest Asia, near Europe and Africa. And the peninsula itself is home to many countries, including Saudi Arabia, which is the largest, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, the United Arab Emirates, Oman, Yemen, and in this section we also include Iraq and Iran, even though they're not on the peninsula itself. Now, the Arabian Peninsula, of course, is called a peninsula because it's surrounded by water on most of its sides. These bodies of water include the Red Sea, the Gulf of Aden, the Persian Gulf, the Gulf of Oman, and the Arabian Sea. Go ahead and copy these details before progressing in the video. North of the Arabian Peninsula is a plain of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, located here and here. In the ancient times, this plain was known as Mesopotamia, which name translates to land between rivers. This plain is very flat. As you go east of the plain, you start to see a lot of rugged landscape, which shows us mountains. These mountains run through Iran, Iraq, and over to Afghanistan. Most of Iran is bordered by several mountain ranges. In most of Southwest Asia, it's going to be mostly desert climate, as you can see by the landscape. Now, the wall map in class shows us elevation, but as you can see by the satellite image, the tan color shows us desert, and the Arabian Desert is one of the largest in the world. Some areas where there's not desert plains and there aren't mountain ranges, there are plateaus, which sometimes get snow on top of them. Some mountain peaks in this region receive more than 50 inches of rain per year, but obviously the rain does not reach the desert areas. Now, the desert itself can be both very hot and very cold. This picture here shows us what the deserts look like in the Arabian Peninsula. In summer afternoons, the temperatures can reach 129 degrees Fahrenheit. But in the same day, sometimes the temperatures can get below freezing. Copy these details down as well, and then resume the video when you're finished. As you can imagine, with this region being mostly desert, water is a crucial resource. The only people that you're going to find in the deserts do not live there permanently. They are what are known as nomadic people, meaning they wander from place to place. Most of the time, they herd animals, such as camels, bringing them from one city to another. When they do need water, they dig shallow wells, and in those wells, the water they find deep beneath the surface is called fossil water. Now, fossil water is not replaced by rainfall. It's been collected over hundreds of years, and when it's used up, it's gone. Other than water, oil is the region's most important resource. Saudi Arabia supplies more oil to any country in the world than anybody else. A lot of the oil the United States purchases comes from Saudi Arabia. Most of the oil fields are located near the shores of the Persian Gulf, along this region here. So you'll also find oil in Bahrain and Qatar. A lot of these regions do not have many other resources other than oil, with Iran being one of the exceptions. In Iran, throughout their mountain ranges, they do have lots of metal deposits, but that's pretty much it. There are some parts of these countries that are used for tourism, including the United Arab Emirates. Believe it or not, people can make their own islands. And in this region, you will find what are called the Palm Islands. Now, the Palm Islands were made by taking silt and sand from the bottom of the ocean floor, and then pretty much sucking it up like a vacuum cleaner, and depositing it over here along the coast to create islands that resemble a palm tree. Now there's lots of mansions, lots of vacation homes along these what look like palm leaves, and there are many different resorts and water parks all over the area. You'll also find the world islands, which were made to resemble the continents of the world. So you can see North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and even something that resembles Antarctica. Next to these islands, you will find the city of Dubai. And in Dubai, you will find the tallest building in the entire world, the Burj Khalifa. Now, the Burj Khalifa amazingly only took around 5 years to build. Its height is 2,717 feet tall. That's 1,000 feet taller than the World Trade Center. It has 156 floors and cost roughly around $1.5 billion to build. And it is a major tourist attraction for this region. So that's Chapter 20, the Arabian Peninsula. We'll talk more in depth about these countries at a later time.